Today we're going to talk about how this man, Stark, pulled up on a dragon and Loki was about to cook. But before then, let's talk about how Frieren's back, man. Season 2, Episode 1. How'd you feel?
I'm just glad that it's here again, man. It's been a couple years since we got to see this banger again. I wanted to say that when we first started watching this, I really didn't like it at first. I do remember
hating a little.
I definitely was hating on it, but once this thing picked up, man, I've been so hyped ever since. So.
Bro, I think what's crazy though, because like I do see where you're coming from, because it's a very slow burn type of anime. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't start off with anything flashy, but just the way they build like the characters' developments, like just through those small little actions and like low-key mundane stuff they be doing every episode, it just catches up to you in a way where when they finally get that big moment, you're like, yo, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, this episode kind of started off in that same way, right? We see them leaving from where they were at last time, right? That city. And they were trying to essentially get to the North Plateau, because after the North Plateau, I think that's where you get to like the Demon's Country, essentially. And they're going all the way back to the Demon King Castle. I forget the reason they're even going back over there, but she's reliving her life on the way there, so I guess it's fine, right? But this episode focused a lot more on Stark. And I feel like his character is just mad interesting just because like him and his master are kind of like two sides of the same coin. And in a sense, it's almost like he inherited his master's trauma, like high key, you know what I'm saying? Because they both have that like sense of cowardice to them, but at the same time, they are like willing to really lock in for people that they genuinely care about. But it's bringing that out of them is the hard part, right? And so in this episode, man, they find a rock. And this part was just crazy to me. I think like she said like a penny's size or something is like enough to get hella gold. And she found like a big old piece of this rock. And she said, oh, with this, we could buy a mansion.
You're talking about the thing that nullifies their magic?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm seeing that like, y'all just complain about money. She just found like $1 million in the bushes. Y'all should be good, you know what I'm saying? But immediately, as soon as she grabs it, bro, Fern's trying to like start a fire and she can't do it. So I guess like within like almost like a 3-meter radius, it just nullifies all magic and magical effects. So at that point, Fern's like, look, we can't even take that with us, bro. Like that's a hazard. But in my head, I'm like, just give it to Stark. You know what I'm saying? Because like low-key, if y'all are that close to Stark anyway, within 3 meters of him, he can low-key handle business, right? And otherwise, all y'all gotta do is take like 2 steps back and y'all can fry whoever you need to fry to. And now Stark's looking more dangerous because he has a rock that can nullify magic. So let's say y'all meet up with some demons. Demons almost always use magic. That boy Stark.
That's not a bad way to look at it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's low-key a strategic move right there, and it's also just worth hella money. So worst case, just give it to Stark so y'all can sell it at the next village low-key. But they don't want to go with common sense, right? And it bit them in the butt because karma got them. So they walking down the path, bro, and they fall into a cave, and the cave is legit just like stock full of it, right? And here's what we find out: that material is apparently like the hardest substance on the planet.
Yeah, because that man Stark tried to like break it and
he nuked it.
Nothing happened.
No scratches, bro. I was like, oh, y'all were not playing. And I think what's so crazy about that too is that like because it also nullifies magic, like you can't even like use magic to like maybe get a way around its durability. Like it's literally like an immortal like device or like crystal. She was like, humans can't do anything about it, but she specified humans.
I mean, I feel like there was just so much of it though. They really weren't going to be able to do anything at all. Like it was cooked.
Well, yeah, 100%. But like, it's almost like you have to find it in like the perfect size, right, to even take with you. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, like if it's stuck in the ground,
yeah,
or it weighs like a ton, you're just cooked. She was like, it doesn't even matter if y'all find it. It is what it is, essentially. But at the same time, I just feel like it's really interesting because what's the uses for it that makes it that like rare or like worth that much money?
I mean, it makes sense. Probably like random villages have it on purpose for reasons like this. If people get raided or
demons.
Yeah, you never know. I think that's a good thing to have.
I think that's like a world building detail that's not that important to the story, but I just thought was just mad interesting. You know what I mean? But anyway, as they're walking through this cave, because they're trying to find a way out of it at this point, they see some like not some dragon bones, some bones, but there was a dragon in the cave. I thought that was kind of crazy. I was just like, one, I thought dragons are usually like magical creatures. Apparently this was like a 6-eyed venom dragon. It looked crazy. It looked like a massive salamander.
But of course it lives right where all this nullify magic is though. They have it set that way on purpose because
that's like when you fall into one of them caves in Elden Ring. Like same vibe. You're like, oh no. I forgot which one it is, but you got caught by it. Anyway.
All right.
Look, man, like I said, it looked crazy. But while Fern's low-key tripping out, because one, she can't even like feel her mana, like because it's so dense with those rocks in there. So she really feels like she's low-key blind for like the first time in her life. Frieren's taking a whole nap, bro. She's like, man, it's gonna be alright. Mind you, she's the one who told him there's a monster in here. She's like, yeah, there's something crazy in here, but I'm about to go take a nap though. Hey, Stark, you stay up.
She just be sleeping wherever and whenever.
Nah, bro, that's elite levels of trust, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me, that just tells me like her conversation she had with Stark's master when he was like, "That boy, honestly, he scared me. He might be stronger than me." She took that to heart. Because I was like, ain't no way you just straight taking a nap. No, dang well, there is an absolute unit of a monster in here, right? And so it pulls up, it starts attacking him. Stark started doing his thing as far as keeping everybody alive, but even he's looking at it like, I know I killed a dragon, but it didn't look like this.
I need to get out of here. I actually need to get out of here.
And even Frieren pointed out, he was like, you are weak to poison. You almost died last time. And so he was like, look, I know you trust me with your life, but I want to run right now. She said, bet. And let him get up out of there using the rock. So I guess if you put mana in it, it like makes it like shine like a stun grenade essentially. And so they ended up getting out of there, man. But she was out here reminiscing while they were running away about how like Himmel kind of gave the same like quote.
First of all, they wasn't running. He was carrying both of them.
True, it wasn't even her carrying. He was carrying them.
Like what?
It is what it is, man. But I just think it's mad funny that she low-key be giving like Stark and Fern character development using like quotes from Himmel. Like, Himmel really was him, dog. I can't say it enough.
It still makes me mad that she just let this man get away, bro. She ain't never gonna stop talking about this man.
Facts. How you gonna be obsessed with homie after he died?
It's been 29 years, and you still over here quoting this man. I get it, but you shouldn't have let him get away if that was the case.
Bro.
And if it was really that serious, you would have found something that would have kept him alive.
Shots every day, bro.
Yeah, he was trying, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, he really tried.
Unrequited love, man, at its best. And so I just thought that moment was just tough because like it just shows that like her trust in him is just like so much deeper than like even he really understands. You know what I'm saying? But then moving on from that part, I think the cool part with the end is how we saw some of the people from the exam again, right? I forgot his name, but the white hair dude he called.
He was elite.
I can't hate him.
No, they all had something pretty special.
Low key.
Yeah.
He had like the other dude had like the metal, and the girl was like the earthbender essentially, right? And they were trying to low-key recruit this man Stark as a vanguard to go fight the demons in the north because he's an army commander. So he was like, look, man, I need somebody like you. He said, just 2 to 3 years, me and you.
Not gonna lie,
take him all out. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all. They might be able to do something.
Hey, man, put a dent in the demon army for real. But this man Stark was like, nah, bro. And Fern was worried because she'd be treating him like he's a pervert, even though, mind you, they was fully clothed at the river. You know what I'm saying? They just had their feet in the water and she gonna call him a pervert. Like, come on, man.
That hurt that boy.
He obviously came here with a fishing rod.
I know what's crazy is like whenever they like edit them in different ways when they're sad, they make their eyes like super small.
Yeah.
It's just like it's 2 black eyes and then a small smile, like sad face.
I understand him, man. He said, dang, fine shit, really think I'm a weirdo. It is what it is, man. But then he low-key gave her the Riz back because he was like, look, you think it's all because of Frieren that I'm staying with y'all, man. He said, you were the one who encouraged me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you too, shorty. And
she scared him off, man.
She was like, oh, okay. He was like, just try to be nicer to me, man. Oh, okay. You cook it. And then she said, come get some head pats. My boy was scared of the assignment. He was like, nah.
He's like, you trying something.
So he trying to put me in a headlock. He was not with it, man. But this episode was just fire, bro. I like the way they just handled everything. It was like a really good like refresher to get back into it, even though like not much happened per se this episode. But it was a good episode, man. Like I don't know what else to say. What would you rate it, man?
I'm gonna say an 8 for now.
Okay.
Because last time I was just like, nah, this ain't good. But now I know what's coming. I know how they move. It was an 8.
I'll give it a 9 still, even though nothing happened. Just because I just feel like Stark's character might be really important this season. I'm kind of hoping, because everybody else really got cold moments last season. Frieren got multiple crazy moments. Stark really, his biggest moment was with the dragon.
No, when he fought those vampire looking people too, though.
Yeah, that was
Remember
good.
he was fighting the other girl with the axe?
Yeah, he was cooking.
Yeah,
I forgot.
he was cooking.
That was definitely a nice moment, but I just feel like, in a sense, they like his strength in that fight was just obvious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't feel like he had to overcome it. We as the viewers already knew what was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, the demon was talking crazy to him, and I was like, do they know? You feel me? So I'm just hoping like we get to see him like really have another moment to truly overcome his fear. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't even really scared of the demon girl like that. You know? Like,
I mean, he was at first, but like he got hit a few times, and that's
he
when
realized,
he realized,
oh, your ass. Like, you feel me? You just look crazy. But I want him to have like a real like struggle moment where he gets to like overcome his fear again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think like that's like the big thing with his character is just his cowardice towards situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And having to choose between like following his instinct, which is usually just get up out of there, versus like caring about whether it's his party or even his pride as a warrior. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because even when he was growing up, we saw like with his backstory how like he just didn't like he always felt like he was beneath other people, right? He was like, oh, I'm not gonna be the one, even though high key he had the most potential out of everybody in his household. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I enjoy his character a lot. I feel like he's very down to earth, and like the things that he'd be worried about, I'm like, that makes sense. It really be making sense. But y'all let us know how y'all felt about this episode of Frieren. We enjoyed it, obviously. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all. Peace.